Okay, class, so we continue. Right, so I will list down first the point that we need to calculate or that we need to find the value. Okay, so they have 8 points here. Okay, so now we before we find this all point, what we need to do now is, okay, you need to create your equation, the finite difference, okay, the finite difference, okay, by referring to the equation that we get here lah. So du dt, d square u dx square. Okay, so FTCS, okay, class, FTCS is stand for, F here is stand for forward, T here is stand for time, C here is stand for centered, and S stand for space. Alright, so F forward, C centered, okay, T is time. So class, why I highlight here? Because, okay, if you can refer back to this formula, you have forward, centered, backward. Okay, this one you ignore lah. Okay, kita tengok 3 ni dulu. Forward, centered, backward. So dia ada 3. So okay, maksudnya kalau you tak tahu ni, if I didn't stated the FTCS, so what you will replace for du dx, du dt here, because du dt here or u, okay, u is also equal to ut. Okay, ut you have 3, ut for forward, ut for centered, and ut for backward. So they have 3. So if I didn't mention this one, how do you know? We will use with formula. Macam kita tahu kita nak guna formula mana? Okay, so that's the hint lah. Okay, FT, so forward time. So forward, so we will use forward equation. Okay, for T, ut. Okay, so we use forward. And centered space, so centered space, because of this is second order, so yes, we only have centered for second order, so cuma ada satu je centered order. Okay, so what we do next is you need to substitute lah. Okay, for like this du dt, we use forward. Okay, class, back in your mind, forward, always forward for dut, so it will become ui j plus 1 minus uij over k. Okay, this is for this term, equal to, okay, this one is center uxx, so ui plus 1j minus 2uij plus ui minus 1j over h square. Alright, okay, so next, alright, so now what we need to do next is we need to make it uij plus 1 as a subject. Maksudnya from this equation we need to move it around left to side, right hand side and so on, but at the end you need to make it uij plus 1 equal to all this. Okay, uij plus 1. So okay, now we start. So you can see that this is uij plus 1, so means that you need to move some of this term here to this right. Okay, but before that, okay, you need to move k first lah. Kita akan pindahkan k dulu. Okay, pindahkan k, ataupun I think yeah, kita pindahkan k dulu. Okay, we move the k first, so it become k over h. Okay, I just write it in front of it so you can see more clearly. Okay, I just move k, and then I move uij to this side, so it become uij plus 1 k over h ui plus 1j minus 2 uij plus ui minus 1j plus uij. Okay, right, next. Okay, you can see that inside here they have uij. This one also you have uij. So you need to combine lah. Okay, combine, tambahkan ke tolak ke. So we need to open this bracket, so dia akan jadi kompleks sikit. Okay, but before that I'm suggesting you to substitute first the value that we have. Okay, for example, K. What's the value for K just now? Is 0.01, is it? Okay, we can get it from the question. Okay, so what's the value for H? H is 0.2, so it becomes 0.4. Betul ke? 0.2 power 2, 0.4 lah. Sorry, 0.04. Okay. Alright. Then, kalau you, okay, I just write first lah. Right, okay, I just write it first. Okay, so you so it become 1/4, is it this one? 0.01, so you become 1/4. Okay, sama juga, you write it first lah. Okay. Kalau you nak terus jump to equation that, I mean you nak, ni pun tak apa, tapi saya rasa better you tulis so that you can see kat mana nanti, okay? So, okay, open the bracket. So, we want to open the bracket. So, become 1/4 ui plus 1j. And then, minus 2, so 1/2. Kan? 2 times 1/4, 1/2. And then, plus 1/4 ui minus 1j. And then, plus uij. So, these two you can combine now. Okay, 1/4 ui plus 1j. And then, it will become plus 1/2. Betul tak? 1 minus 1/2, so it's 1/2. Plus 1/4 ui minus 1j. Okay, so this is your equation. Okay, kalau saya tengok balik, u 1/2. Yes, betul. Okay, so this will be your equation now. Okay, so ui j plus 1 is equal to 1/4 ui plus 1j plus 1/2 uij plus 1/4 ui minus 1j. So, we will use this equation. Okay, kita akan guna equation ni untuk cari 8 titik yang balance tadi. Okay, so how to find it? Okay, macam mana nak cari dia? Okay, kita start. We start with u11. Okay, we start with u11. Okay, u11 is stand for I1, J0. Okay, kelas. Okay. U11. Okay, kita nampak ke tak? Okay, U11. Okay, it stand for, okay, kat sini 1/4 U20 plus, okay, I just write first. Okay, nanti I explain. 1/2 U10 plus 1/4 U00. Okay. Okay, class. We want to find all these 8 points. Okay. So I start with U11. Okay. We write U11. And U11 here is stand for IJ. Okay. I mean the number is represent IJ, kan? Okay, IJ. So the formula, our formula is uij plus 1 class, j plus 1. So means that your I here, kalau you compare these two, u11 and uij plus 1, means that your I here is 1 and your j is 0. Okay, your j is 0 because kalau you letak j 1, dia akan jadi 1 plus 1, it become 2, but it's 1, 1. So that's mean your j is 0 here. So means that, okay, I1 J0. So you substitute I1 J0 into your equation here. So it become 1/4 U2 0, okay, plus 1/2 1 0, and then plus 1/4 0 0. Okay. Alright. Okay. So now 1/4. Okay. U20. Okay, kita tengok balik graph tadi. Okay, look at your graph just now. 20, mana 20? This is 20. And 20, what's the value for 20? Kita dah calculate pun tadi. 20 is equal to 0.9511. 9511. Okay, so you just substitute the value that you have here. Okay, And then plus 1 over 2 U10. Okay, U10. Okay, tengok ni lah. 10, mana 10? This one, 10 is equal to 0.5878. And then the last one, 0, 0, U00 is equal to 0. So, you solve lah. Okay, kita calculate lah yang ni. Okay, the answer that you should get is 0.5317. So this is the value for U11. Okay, so next, okay, you just repeat the same thing. So now you want to find U21. Okay, U21 pun sama juga. So what is your I, what is your J? Sorry, what is your I and what is your J? By refer to the formula, to the equation just now. So your I here will be 2. Okay, how about your J? Your J is remain as 0 lah. Okay, your J is still 0. So now substitute it into the equation. You get 1 over 4 U3. U3. Yes, U3 lah. 3 kan. I plus 1. So your I is 2. 3, 0. And then plus 1 over 2 U20. Plus 1 over 4U, okay, I is minus 1, so 1, 0. Okay, so you do it the same thing. So what is your U30? So 30 is equal to 0.9511. And what is your 20? 20, yeah, sama juga, 0.9511. And how about your 10? 10 is 0.5878. So then you calculate. Okay, so you do it the same thing until you finish all. So you kena buat sampai you cari ke 88 point. 5 point tak? Apa lagi? 4, 1 and then you want 2. Okay, okay, you need to calculate all these point. Alright. Okay, class. So that is how the finite difference method. Maksudnya kita tak ada pun, kalau if you see, we doesn't involve with any differentiation ataupun any Fourier series. They have, yeah, we not involved with that already. Okay, dah tak ada dah benda tu. So that's why I say I prefer numerical. For me lah, I'm not sure you how you feel for this method, but I feel this is more easier compared to Fourier series solution. But class, you still need to understand both, or you need to well for both method, because I'm not sure whether in your final it will ask you analytical or numerical. So you need to cover both. Okay. So class, so basically this is the example of heat. So they have one more example which is wave equation, but I think it will be similar. So yeah, that will be the next week topic. So yeah, so I will continue next week. Okay, so for next week we will do the example on wave equation. Okay.